how every once in a while, let's say you're flying in an airplane and you're over the mountains way up in the middle of nowhere, maybe the top of the globe, and one minute you're just sitting there thinking about going to the bathroom, wondering if somebody's in the lavatory, or maybe wondering whatever happened to that Sky Mall magazine that disappeared. And the next minute you're looking out the window and you notice that the mountains you're flying over suddenly look a little close, maybe too close for comfort. Cut to a day later when you're eating your fellow passengers who died in the crash and hoping you get out of those mountains alive. Now, what I just told you is the story of CNN in a paragraph. Folks, congratulations. Consider yourselves informed. Now, unbeknownst to CNN, but knownst to us, is the reason why their ratings have sunk faster than Lizzo chasing a cheeseburger to the bottom of the pool. And yes, to you snowflakes out there, maybe I want to apologize for fat-shaming Lizzo. I would have said Nancy Pelosi, but she floats when you throw her in water because, you know, she's a witch and has big boobs. Anyway, my point is that it makes sense to anyone with a functional brain why CNN primetime shows are just averaging 654,000 nightly viewers, only 148,000 of which are in the optimal 25 to 54 age demo. Now, if by some chance you're unfamiliar with how this all works, I'm going to break it down for you. It'll only take a second. Here it is. Major network shows should have millions and millions of viewers every night. That's what pays the bills. That's what keeps those overhead lights on. And that's what makes sure that the poor asshole wearing a tie behind the desk has enough money to go snort blow off of some hookers in Cabo 2 or 3 times a year, so he's happy with his job. Somewhere along the line, a long time ago, CNN became just another trumpet-blowing leftist farts into the wind on behalf of the Democratic Party. And that was where they went wrong. Look, I know it's a fine distinction to make, but it really is worth noting the difference between opinion journalism and objective journalism. This show that you're watching right now, this is opinion journalism, and I even say that tongue-in-cheek. That doesn't mean that I don't try to give you the facts as honestly as I can. I really do. It doesn't mean that I'm going to lie to you about things that have or haven't happened. I don't want to do that, and I don't think I will. What it means, though, is that when I give you the facts, I'm also going to give you my opinion about those facts. And that opinion could be right or wrong, but it's just my opinion. It could be what you want to hear, or it could be dog mess on a wet lawn that you just stepped in. As far as you're concerned, it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm upfront in letting you know that everything I'm presenting to you has my personal opinion attached. I'm honest about it. Now, when people who claim to be objective journalists are, in fact, opinion journalists, and they're not honest about it, you get a situation like what's going on over at CNN. They can launch CNN Plus all they want, but when people realize that folks like Don Lemon and Anderson Cooper and Brian Stelter are just hacks pretending in a role, they're going to pull out faster than Elon Musk. And I mean the Twitter deal Elon Musk, not girlfriends that work for him Elon Musk. Listen, when you have the temerity as an opinion journalist to name your show reliable sources, like our boy Brian Stelter did, for example, you kind of get what you deserve when nobody's watching that shit anymore. Now, the people at CNN's parent company, Warner Brothers, claim that things are changing in the company, that CNN is moving towards a much more objective journalism. Color me intrigued for sure. But unlike Lizzo going for that cheeseburger, I'm not holding my breath. Sarah Gonzalez, your show, The News and Why It Matters, this is a true statement. This is objective journalism, I'm reporting, has more viewers than Brian Stelter every night.
This is a really amazing feat, honestly. I feel like I don't need to be successful in life. I just need to be more successful than Brian fucking Stelter. That's it.
That's all. A powerful Latino woman.
That's all. That's all I want. That's all I want, because he thinks he's better than everyone else.
He does.
He thinks imagine what he says about us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those, pissants over at Blaze, they're nothing. I work at CNN. You, Brian.
Okay.